Chris, I've just been watching your video about 5 ways Windows Vista is better than Mac OS X. I'd like to start by saying that I do have some valid points here, I believe, and I'd appreciate it if you've watched this video, Chris, just post a comment down there in the comment thread so that I know whether you've heard what I've had to say. On Christmas Day, my parents bought me a MacBook, and I'm telling you, I'm so glad to own OS X. I'll be fair, complete transparency here. I'll be fair. Before you came along and said the Mac this is the reason why I'm switching to Mac OS X. I loved Windows Vista. I loved it. But then I went back and I saw the issues with Vista. I investigated the points that you'd made, and then driver issues. I didn't have that many driver issues because I had a new machine with Vista on it. But in terms of the UI and the usability issues, I then compared that to OS X. I have to say, when I got a Mac, originally, the only reason why I wanted to get one, the only reason at all, was so that I could run CampQuest, because I admired your video stream and I really wanted to run CampQuest. So I got the Mac and I unboxed it and everything, and I installed CampQuest, and I don't like CampQuest as an application. I think it's flexible, but I don't think it's as easy to use as webcam Macs. CamTwist is certainly a lot more stable and certainly very free, and it's got more effects. But I think in terms of ease of use, webcam Macs wins hands down. I have only ever had one blue screen of death on Windows Vista, and that was when I was running webcam Macs. So for anybody to try and say that Vista is more stable than OS X, I can absolutely agree with you that is bogus. I'm telling you, I have had a lot of stability issues with OS X Leopard, but I'm telling you, there's so many more features. It's so much more feature-rich, and the way those features are implemented, furthermore, just puts the icing on the cake. You know that help thing we showed off where you can press help and it shows you the search feature, so you can search through help. I use that religiously and use it all the time. That is a fantastic feature of OS X Leopard. Vista cannot beat that. And yeah, OS X, they've certainly thought about it a lot more. But one thing I really struggle to understand, and if you're seeing this video, then please either post my blog, tomrogers123.wordpress.com. But one thing I really do not understand, and I'd be interesting to hear your response to this, but why do they not out of the box enable the 2-finger dragging and the secondary click? Because I'm telling you, if you hadn't have told me, I wouldn't have known about that secondary click. And lots of people won't know about control click. So why don't they enable that out of the box? Why don't they make it easier to use on that score? I would say that generally OS 10 is easier to use than Windows Vista, but I'm telling you that's absolutely wrong. And I'll also say that I love OS 10. I love it. So the sheer concept that you can run any operating system that runs on Intel on a Mac with VMware Fusion or something like that, it's absolutely phenomenal. All the great nixes and all the major versions of Windows. Another thing I'd like to bring up is Windows activation. This is where I wish Microsoft would be more open, and I put my hand up to Apple for this. And I moved the data that was on my hard drive I used VMware's P to V tool, and I copied my Vista hard drive because I don't have a Vista disk. All I have is an OEM disk, OEM recovery disk. So I copied that using VMware physical to virtual, and I put it onto the Mac, and it asked me to activate it. This is where the problem is. You see, this is the problem with Microsoft, because I am a genuine user. I was ready to put Linux on that machine. I was going to put Linux. I actually had a dual boot of Linux ready to go on that machine. I am a genuine user. I wouldn't con Microsoft like that. So why can't they trust their users more? Anyway, Chris, those were my points. Hopefully comment on this video or go to my blog, tomrogers123.wordpress.com. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks very much, Chris.